Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third hour of radio here on Big Mama Radio. I hope the break was as good for you as it was for us. I know we're took a little longer to get back to you today. We were in the middle of an important impromptu meeting about, well, I didn't really want to say anything, but I'm not going to say anything. No, Sean's irritable bowel syndrome, but I wasn't going to say anything. I wasn't going to say anything.
Whoops.
I don't think we had a meeting about that.
It was more like a display.
So here's some Christmas tips for you. Use shiny green tinsel to make your Christmas tree look fuller. String lights in the center of the tree so the tree looks like it's lit from within. Use plastic cups neatly to store your ornaments. Use egg cartons to store smaller ornaments. Hang ornaments from a light fixture to transform it into a Christmas chandelier. Wrap Christmas lights around a hanger to keep them from getting tangled. Make gingerbread cookies. Turn them into ornaments, and they'll last for years with 3 coats of varnish. Put your Christmas cards to good use by using them as contact photos in your phone. Old saran wrap or aluminum foil containers make great boxes for gifting cookies.
That's true.
Old saran wrap or aluminum foil containers make great gift boxes for gifting cookies. They do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to decorate it and make it look cool, but
Yeah. Gift wrap it. I don't know. Yeah, and you put your cookies in.
right.
Yeah, that
you
makes
have
sense.
your kid paint them. Wow. I mean, like, a lot of this stuff is stupid, but that's pretty good. I like it. I like that one. That's a pretty important one.
Yeah.
Use a cardboard box wrapped in gift paper as your garbage receptacle on Christmas morning. You want me to wrap the cardboard box? Guys, do what everyone else does and grab yourself the big black trash bag from the garage and throw it all away.
Yep.
Want to be a billionaire? Figure out a way to buy old Christmas paper and recycle it.
Yeah.
Like, we'll buy your old paper. Send it to us. We'll pay 3 cents a pound. All right, there's no money, but boy, how much of that just ends up in the trash? Crazy.
You know, it's funny you're talking about that. I'm literally getting texts of like people for like Grinch Fest gifts that they want to like, give away. And our friends over at Garage Door Works.
Yeah.
He just sent me all these pens that he's gonna be like gifting. They're all like Grinch pens and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool.
Where did he get those? I just
Yeah.
messed it up. There it is.
Isn't that nice? I'm like, I want one. How did I get in the drawing for that?
Is this a drawing?
I don't know what he's gonna be doing, but he says he's got those to.
Foucault Creations.
So cute.
Everybody's got a side hustle, man. You know what I love is that
What?
would make me want to buy it. Why? Because
Yeah.
it's made by somebody with a side business.
I love
Or
it.
maybe that's their primary business.
Grinch Miss Coffee.
But
I'll
it's a
help
local
you.
business. I like
I
it.
need the Grinch Miss coffee.
That is so cute.
By the way, have you ever had White Christmas coffee?
Isn't it just white chocolate?
Let me ask you a question. Does all your coffee have to be flavored? I notice you're a flavored coffee guy.
I like it to be flavored
Yeah.
because I'm not supposed to have sugar. So, normally I would drink very sweet coffee.
All right.
So having some flavor in there kind of balances that so I don't put as much or don't.
I'm going to
put
bring
any
you a
sweetness
White
in there.
Christmas. It's a Barney's Coffee White Christmas. They sell it year round, but it's called
Yeah.
White Christmas. It's fire. And I only buy it when it's on sale
Isn't
because
it just white chocolate?
I think it's like a white chocolate. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's delicious. I've been drinking it.
Well, we're all big fans of the white chocolate mochas, so it's got to
Yeah,
be
I don't know.
gotta
along
be
that
good.
line.
It
if
probably
it's
got a little line.
really good.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it smells like. I can't tell.
Gingerbread farts.
I don't want to tell you what I think it smells like because I don't want you to be like, oh, I won't like it. That's what I don't.
Sugar cookies.
Like it tastes good.
Yeah.
It tastes like coffee.
Smells like
Yeah.
holly.
Good coffee. But I'm also the
She
guy
made
who
mine
likes.
through a gingerbread
I like
man the other day.
my favorite coffee in the world is the Holiday Blend Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
I buy those K cups every year. Best coffee ever.
Really?
Oh, hands down. I'll buy, and when it goes on clearance right at the end of the year, I'm the guy. I buy like every box of it because you go to Walmart and it'll be like January 5th, and they'll start taking that Holiday Blend and start putting it on clearance,
Yeah.
and then I'll just jump right on it. I'll
Yeah,
buy it
because
all.
there's a Christmas tree on the box.
Right. Exactly.
It makes people feel it's old.
Fire's
Yeah.
so good. It could be, but what's funny is I'm like, why don't you sell a holiday blend year round? Because Barney sells the White Christmas year round. There's a Santa on the box.
I bet you if you talk to that Mr. Coffee dude,
He makes great coffee.
Dapper
so
whatever.
Dapper, yeah.
I wonder if he'll make something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure he has it. He'll be like, my blend will be way better.
And it probably will. It's amazing.
It is. His coffee is good. All right. So I found this list on the internet, and I just felt like we should just have some fun. I just got a little bit of stuff we're going to cover here before the end of the day. So
Good morning,
12
Bridget.
Good morning, Bridget. And Colonel Longnuts.
Colonel.
Good night. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Longnuts. Longnuts always joins us for the 9th hour.
He does.
The 9 o'clock hour. He's always here for the late part of the show.
And we appreciate
Longnuts sleeps in. He's got a rough day. You don't understand what it's like to be when you're a colonel, much less Colonel Longnuts.
Yeah. It's a lot of dragging around.
Right. You got to drag your ass out of bed. Right?
I think he's an hour off in our time zone, too, so maybe that's why he comes an hour later. Than
Indiana doesn't move. So there's parts of Indiana that doesn't ever
do
move.
it, yeah.
Right? I'm
Wouldn't that
proud
be
of
nice?
I'm so proud of them
They don't do the
for being
Nice.
independent.
Yeah.
they don't do
standing-
the time
Ever.
change. I want to live somewhere like that.
Right.
Yeah, I hate the time change. It throws me off.
There it is, the holiday blend. So
You
good.
see up here, I put in what is in the holiday blend, and some of them apparently are fruitcake.
Fruitcake and
Imagine
desserts.
getting the fruitcake holiday blend coffee. Oh, my, that'd be horrible.
Now, hey, go up and look up Barney's White Christmas and tell me what that
Barney's
flavor is.
White
Yeah,
Christmas.
Barney's, but not EYIES.
He's in CST.
There
What
it is, right there. It is.
What
First
is
thing is right out of there.
CST? I don't know what that
Central
means.
Standard Time.
Oh. I don't know.
That ain't it.
It's not from Dunkin'. There you go, Barney's.
Oh, so good.
Santa's White Christmas. Santa's White Christmas.
Yeah, Santa's White Christmas. That's the one.
There we go.
Look at
Oh,
that
there's
stuff.
Two of them. Chocolate
That's the
caramel
decaf.
and vanilla. Yeah, yeah. Chocolate caramel and vanilla.
That's what it is?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
that.
so good.
Choco nutty caramel and vanilla.
Yeah, cocoa nutty.
Cocoa nutty.
Cocoa nutty. That's it. It's got a little coconut flavor in it too, but you don't really taste that. I don't know what it is. It is. I love it. I think it's the best coffee that you can put in your cup. 12 unusual things people hold on to. What do you think? What do you hold on to you think is strange? I got a list. I bet
Teeth.
you. Teeth?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Whose teeth?
Your kid's teeth.
That's on the list.
Is it really? Yeah.
Absolutely. It's kids' teeth. It's right. It's on the list.
My mom's got a box full of teeth. I don't know.
Here's something on the list that I do, and I don't know why I do it. iPhone boxes.
Yeah, I had to break
iPhone,
that habit.
iWatches, iPad, all those boxes I
Why?
keep.
Yeah, why do we do that?
You know why? I know why I do it. Because if I'm going to resell it,
Oh,
it's
you put
worth
it back
more
in
with the
thing.
box.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is I can't remember the last time I resold a phone or an iPad because I use them until they destroy themselves. And then I'm like, all right, time to get a new one. So I'm trying not to hold on to those anymore. I just throw them away. But you know, you can sell them too.
The
You can go on
boxes?
eBay right now and look up empty iPhone box and buy one for $1 or $2.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, everything's got money. Everything's got value. Phones. A lot of you got an old phone somewhere. If I said go find an old phone right now, could you find one?
Yeah, it's on top of my bar.
There you go.
That's getting more and more common these days because
Right.
there's so many things you can't necessarily transfer even if you back your phone up,
And they're
especially for security purposes. Everybody's got to think about that now.
Mm-hmm.
old chargers.
Yeah, got 1,000 of those.
Don't throw them away, bro.
We got
You're gonna need it
1,000.
one day.
1,000 of them.
Hey, how many have you bought since?
I do a yearly purge and only keep 2 of each.
I did a Sean thing yesterday.
What?
I took the hard drives out of an old laptop that hasn't worked in years, and I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can crack these all by myself.
Good job.
So I'm gonna try, but I threw out the other stuff. I don't want it anymore. I got so much junk. Like when I said Sony Vaio, he was like, "You have a Vaio? Good Lord, that's old."
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even know they still sold those things. Old chargers, old cameras, I just threw out an old camera.
Yeah.
Old power cords. I keep every power cord. There's no such thing. Old tech. Not so much. I would say that we don't do that anymore. I don't know.
I have a every 3-week pickup at my office for old tech.
Allen wrenches.
Oh yeah, yeah. Every Allen wrench that comes out of everything you buy, every single
You
one
save
of
them
them
all.
gets thrown in a drawer somewhere.
Why do we do that? Don't they always come with one anyway?
And every
But
toolkit you
assume
ever
they're
had has
different
every size.
Yeah.
I just threw away 15 Allen wrenches last night.
Yeah.
True story. I just bought new tripods for a bunch of my lights, and they all came with their own Allen wrench. I'm like, well, I only need one.
All right.
So the other 14 can go in the
Well,
trash. Now I'm
now-
going to lose the one. So
And now some of the fancy ones are coming with that little socket tool and the little metal wrench. You got to keep those too.
all right,
And you get a whole
Give-
drawer full of garbage.
garbage tools. Great,
Yeah.
great place to put underwear with holes. I don't do that.
You don't keep them?
No.
They're the most comfortable ones.
Flash. No, I don't like. Listen, my underwear had to fit snug. As soon as they start to feel a little loose, they're trash.
Oh.
I like snug, nice fitting underwear. Not tight by any means. It just has to be tough. I don't want
Tighty whities.
I don't wear loose boxers. I wear sport boxers. So, just fun fact for you guys about Big Mama.
Once your teabag strap
Flash
breaks, you throw
drives.
it away.
What's your teeth
I used to wear T-backs for a long time.
When they turn to a slingshot, you're done.
Right. I was rocking them babies. Right. I was rocked them everywhere I went,
Once
man.
the string snaps, it's over.
Yeah.
Old towels. You're
I
right.
like those. I
right.
keep those because I use them.
And
for,
plastic grocery bags
dogs
on the
and
list
stuff.
here.
I do have a lot of old towels that I just keep in a pile, and I'm like, just for the dogs, for random things, but then I forget the word.
If I lived up north, I definitely would have that, just for the record. Every time the dogs came in at Hannah's house, she had to wash and dry their feet. I'm like, I'd go
Snow, yeah.
I'd go insane.
Before I had this mop, I had a Cuban mop, and you have to have a towel on it.
A Cuban mop, I love those.
Me too. Those are
I
my
love those.
favorite.
I do.
Now you can't find them anymore.
Here, let's ask this. Let me play you this clip, and then you tell me what you think. Hold on, let me turn it up so you can hear it appropriately. Here we go.
Well, can I just say Merry Christmas? I'm so excited for this. This is one I have really strong feelings about, and
All right, so what they were going to say is, how early can you start saying Merry Christmas now? It is. It's okay to say, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
official.
yeah, yeah.
Like, okay, at noon after Santa Claus shows up at the Macy's parade, it's Christmas. That's it.
Yesterday on the talk,
There is a heated debate that has erupted online. We had to tell you about. Okay, a woman says that she is happily married, and one of the reasons she is because she has an escape fund. She has put aside over $200,000 for herself. That is a major escape fund if she ever needs to leave her marriage. Here's the thing. She says she's happily married. Her husband doesn't know about her escape fund, and she claims it actually makes her marriage stronger.
what do you think about this?
Till he finds out.
And
Oh, good,
until you
till he
talk
finds
about it on the
out.
talk, girl, I've been doing this for so long. What you talking about it for? You ruined my game.
When he's like,
Dang.
oh, we're a little late in the bills this month, and she's like, well, I got 200 grand and something. Oh, yeah.
You know what? Let me just go ahead and pay off your
Obviously,
entire mortgage.
they aren't people that have problems with bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
200 grand in the bank.
Yeah.
If she's
don't
got
matter
200
for
grand in the
them
bank, he's
anyway.
probably got 9 million in the bank. He probably been giving her $1,000 a month their whole marriage, and she's been like, all right, 500 in the bank, 500 to spend.
And then $500 on the credit card for the $500.
Right.
Just saying.
Right. You paying the credit cards this month? Yeah, I am. I got them. Cool. All right, cool. That's it. Like, they got
Crazy.
money. They do their thing. That's cool. But let's put it at a much smaller practical note. Is it okay if you found out that your significant other in a great marriage and she had a nest egg of $25,000 put aside in case she ever wanted to pull the plug, she could pull the plug on your ass? Now, she ain't got to say that's what it's for. She didn't have to say that at all. She can say it's for something completely different. But
I
what do
think
you
it's
think?
all about whether it's hidden. If it's just, hey, I'm saving this, then it's another thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that because if she wanted to leave, she would have dipped already.
What if he had it?
As long as he takes me out to dinner, I don't care.
Right.
I'm like, good, save money.
Girl, right.
I don't
Here's
care.
what I know. If the marriage is good and shit did go south and she needed to bust out that $200K, she's going to. Like, let's say he lost his job and it was about paying the mortgage. She ain't going to lose the house. Now, at that moment, she's probably pulling him because she's milked $200K off his ass and he ain't making money anymore. He'll be out.
And then
But
she still wants her 50%.
in my situation, in particularly, if Sarah had $25,000 in the bank and I lost everything and couldn't pay the mortgage, she'd be like, hold on, I got it.
Yeah.
And I would be like, what? Yeah, I've been saving on the side.
Yeah.
She would never come and say, I've been saving on the side so I could leave your ass.
No.
Right. She would just say, I've been saving on the side. And I would be like, oh, my God, you're the rescue of the family. You're the hero. She'd be like, yes, I am.
I think it's the secrecy and
Right.
the plan that's obvious.
Right.
You know?
That's the thing. And she
That's
could
what
be
makes
lying
it-
for
That's what makes it a problem.
she could be
Right.
lying for clicks, like the guy who broke my heart yesterday.
What? Oh, the drive through McDonald's guy.
Right. You don't understand what that did to me. I was rooting for this guy. I
did
was
see
like,
your-
break the law, bro.
I saw your face collapse when you saw it was a. You're like, oh.
All right. Because I was like, this guy's got a lot of balls.
Yeah.
I like people that got balls. That's all. That's the people I like to watch on the internet. I like when a big dude is picking on a little dude and the little dude whoops his ass. That's what I love those.
Right.
Those are my favorite.
Me too. Especially when you find out that little dude is actually a Mexican boxer that's never lost ever, and then he just whoops somebody. I've seen that.
There's
happen.
a UFC champion getting someone in their face at an NFL game, and someone's
saw it.
videotaping it. And the guy just kept his cool.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, kicking his ass.
Yes. And
great.
the big guy thought that, like, oh, I got this guy. Like,
neighbor-
he's walking away.
Your neighbor's going to call the police on me one day, just so you know.
Hear us all the time. It's fine.
Have you ever gone back to the old street and house where you grew up in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Many times.
Many times. You know, I was just back. Went to my hometown, the town I graduated high school in, and didn't go back to either house. Like, for me, I'm like, how much far is it out of the way?
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
12 minutes. Oh, that's too
But
far.
you moved around a lot as a kid, right?
No, I did until as a little kid till I was 12 years old. Yes, we were radio gypsies, so we didn't stay anywhere very long. I never had real friends.
Yeah.
From 3rd to 5th grade, I built such a great friendship and bond with people, and then my stepdad lost his job, and we had to move. And I was resentful for it. Now I can look back and I can look back and say, what was it that made it? So we had to move back to Ohio. And he was working in Ohio in the same town that my dad lived in, right?
Yeah.
So I was seeing my dad more often. We were starting to bond well because I was seeing him like every other weekend instead of once a year, twice a year, right? So I'm seeing him all the time. And we're starting to really bond, and I'm really liking that bond. Like, it's a bond I didn't have. You know, my stepdad was a disc jockey. We are busy people. You don't get to see them very often.
Right.
Although I do what he did, and I'm more influenced by my stepfather than I ever was by my father. Tried to give me a computer in high school. I'd be Sean right now. I legitimately would be running some tech company somewhere, doing something like Sean does, and I just wasn't for me. And Sean can probably experience this. He knows it. It was really easy for me. Computers were they just spoke to me. Like, it was, I was writing basic programming in 7th grade, writing games that you could play, writing the programming code for it in 7th grade.
Yeah.
It became so abundantly boring that I didn't want to do it anymore.
It wasn't fun anymore.
I didn't want to do it at all.
Yeah.
Like
Programming is a short path.
right. And it's like, oh, I don't want to do this. This is so boring. And then you get a glitch, there's a bug, and you're like, I got to fix this bug. It was intense. And it's something I grew up around and didn't like it. So I influenced by my stepfather 100%. And which, by the way, I'm going to tell this story in its entirety very, very soon, and I'm looking forward to that in the 2025. You want to know? McDonald's is bringing you the snack wrap. I'm going to bring you the Big Mama story, and I've always wanted to tell this story because my story writes like a book, and it's a whirlwind of ups, downs, and huge successes and life lessons. And I feel like there's people out there that can really learn from that.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to change people's, I just think that if you watch this and you hear me do this and you understand my life a little bit, it'll make you understand a little bit. And that's how it just went. A lot of, I don't even know where the story started again. I just went right down the rabbit hole like, hey, guys, you want to know how it was for me when I grew up?
Let me tell you about my neighborhood. That's where we started.
Oh, so I started living, so going back to your neighborhood town, right.
Yeah.
So when I moved in with my dad in 12th grade, at 12 years old in 6th grade, the next 6 years we lived in 2 houses.
Yeah.
The house I moved into when I moved him, and the house I graduated high school in. It was like, I don't know, my freshman year when I had been there like 3 years, and we moved to another house. And then I spent the last 3 years in a different house. But in the same
Not for
hometown.
me. I moved into my parents' house 1 week after being born and moved out when I was 19. Same place,
The
same
same
house.
place,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, and they just sold it a few years ago.
Yeah, they just sold it.
Would you go back and buy it if it ever came up for sale?
No.
Sarah's house that she was in when we met, that her dad owned when we met, I would buy that house right now if I had a chance.
Really?
If I found out it went up for sale, I would buy that house. Her dad built that, got some bad advice during the 2008 collapse, and lost the house, and had to go get a new house. But a lot of people did. Like, it doesn't
Yeah, that happened a
like
lot.
the whole world collapsed, and so it was it was a crazy world for people out there. And so I love that house, and I know he does too, and I would love for Sarah to have it again. But I don't know if she loves it as much as I do. But I was all like, he put his heart and soul and built that house. Like, I want that. I want that for him. Like, I don't want somebody else to have it. I want his family to have it, and one day my kids to have it.
Was old. Was from 1925. So yeah, no.
Where's your forever home going to be at? If you had to pick a forever home, where would your forever home be at?
I thought it was going to be here, but
this house.
But to be honest, well, not necessarily this house, but just this area.
See, I want to know where would it be? Like right now, Betty, you listen. The world just came out with a new law.
Yeah.
I don't.
You can buy one more house. Where is that going to be?
I want like 5 acres in Tennessee somewhere.
In Tennessee, you're leaving Florida.
Yeah.
You can only buy one more house, 5 acres in Tennessee.
Yeah, I'll even settle for Texas. I lived in Texas for a little bit, so I might.
I lived in Texas for a little bit too. Houston.
San Antonio.
Yeah. All right. Cool. As a kid, Houston, Texas, during the Houston Oilers time, when it was all about "Love You Blue," 1982. I'll never forget it.
I realized that people from Texas will really love Texas because every commercial was about Texas. Like, Ford is the best in Texas. Like, everything is has to say it was in Texas.
You know why you should come down to Big D's Barbecue? Because Big D's Barbecue's in Texas. I know we're right next to Big C's Barbecue and right down the street from Big A's Barbecue, but Big D's is better.
Right.
Because it's in Texas. And I know they're in Texas, but we've got somebody named Texas working in our restaurant in Texas.
And it's like, yeah, everything's bigger and better in Texas. That was like I learned that when I moved from Florida. I was like, wow.
A lot of things are bigger, though. The roaches are massive in Texas.
The barbecue's huge in Texas.
The roaches are massive in they're palmetto bugs, but they're bigger than any other palmetto bug in the country.
That's the first time I saw scorpions.
That thing flew into the hotel room.
Oh, no.
It was like a helicopter coming in.
What the?
My mom's in the bathroom peeing, and that thing came in through the hotel window. The Sheraton is where we're staying. By the way, that's where we're staying at the time in Texas. We had just moved there. We'd been there less than 12 hours. Like, we had just checked in. You know, great job in Houston at KIKK. Like, this was a huge job for my stepdad. Looking back, knowing what I know now, massive career move, right?
Yeah.
And so they put him up in a 5-star hotel because they were courting him. So we stayed at the Sheraton. It's like 412, opens the windows. It flies down the hallway, turns left right into the bathroom, lands right in front of my mom pissing.
Oh, no.
Not on her, not near her. It came in and stared at her. And she goes, ah! And this thing takes off crawling now, right? Because it can do both, and it crawls behind the toilet. My stepdad had to come in and lasso it and take it back outside and set it free.
Write it out.
Now get on out of here.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it, though. It was legitimately like a 6-inch long palmetto bug. You could hear it when I make that sound. I'm not joking to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you a new mic cover. I've been making sound effects. But that's the sound it makes. Like, it was really loud.
Yeah, Jamie, I agree. I would die.
Right.
I would have a heart attack right then and there.
Pee your pants. That's what my mom did. But I'm a little disappointed. Maybe I should have went back and saw my old hometown a little bit, and maybe saw the high school. But I feel like I'm not going to do anything. It's not like I'm going to go in. Oh, there's high school.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to go to my childhood home and knock on the door and say hi.
Right.
I lost my virginity in this basement. You mind if I go look at it again?
Jamie said she'd be like Elvis, another death on the toilet.
I agree.
Right. What happened? She saw a palmetto bag, shit herself, and died.
Freaking Jamie.
Well, damn. That's what happened to Elvis, actually. It wasn't even about him doing drugs or anything. It was a palmetto bug that landed in front of him and on the shitter, and he died.
Maybe
Speaking
even
of
a
Elvis,
scorpion.
did you see the thing I sent you last night?
No, what did you send me? I didn't see it. Was there an Elvis video?
It was the guy that bought whatever the preacher.
Is he coming out saying he's not Elvis now?
He was doing a sermon and he says that Jesus talked to him, blah blah blah, and he slips and says, then he said Elvis, blah 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 blah, whatever the message was. He actually says Elvis.
You believe it to be real? I'm looking at this monkey video.
I don't know. People
if
are
it's gonna
saying
go
that
away.
it sounds like it could be something else that he said, and we're just saying it is that. I mean, you need to hear it. That's why I sent it to you. I wanted to see what your reaction was.
I'm gonna watch it on TikTok.
Elvis. Where's Jesus, Elvis? Where's Jesus?
Do it again.
Please heal me or pray for my son or cast the devil out of this prayer, whatever. And when they tried to do it, it didn't happen. Well, where's Jesus, Elvis? Find Jesus. He can do it.
He can do it.
Heal me or pray for my son or cast the devil out of this prayer, whatever. And when they tried to do it, it didn't happen. Well, where's Jesus, Elvis? Find Jesus.
He slips up and says he's talking about himself.
I wonder how real this is. Could be dubbed. We'll play it again. I want to see. I want to watch it real close.
My son or cast the devil out of this prayer, whatever. And when they tried to do it, it didn't happen. Well, where's Jesus, Elvis?
Notice they blur it right when he's saying that. They blur his lips.
Yeah.
Watch the.
Or cast the devil out of this prayer, whatever. And when they tried to do it, it didn't happen. Well, where's Jesus, Elvis? Find Jesus.
Now he got clarity on his
My
lips.
son or
Watch.
cast the devil out of this prayer, whatever. And when they tried to do it, it didn't happen.
Blur,
Well,
blur,
where's
blur,
Jesus,
blur,
Elvis?
blur, blur,
Find
blur,
Jesus.
blur, blur, blur. Clear
He
lips.
can do it.
That's good
he
editing.
stopped moving.
That's good editing.
I would love to. That laugh. The laugh is the tell. So let's play it again one more time. Play it one more time.
This was 2023 before.
And when they tried to do it, it didn't happen. Well, where's Jesus, Elvis? Find Jesus.
Whole face gets blurred.
He can do it.
I'm telling you, that's where you're going to find it. You can always tell the laugh. Everyone's laugh is distinct like a footprint.
And when they tried to do it, it didn't happen. Well, where's Jesus, Elvis? Find Jesus.
They couldn't make the lips match up with the AI editing.
And when they tried to do it, it didn't happen.
Can you
Well,
stop?
where's
That's
Jesus?
Blur,
Elvis.
blur, 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 blur.
Elvis would be
blur.
what, 86?
I'm not saying he ain't Elvis. Maybe he is, but this video is not real.
My dad's up and around and doing all kinds of stuff too. So
right
he's
now.
87.
Right. If I learned, I had to be a little bit better with my health because I was having a health scare and everybody was trying to kill me. The mafia is trying to bring me down and everyone's trying to work me to death, trying to shoot me up with drugs. I don't want to die.
Right. I died on the toilet.
I
Just say
died,
that.
so I just want to fake my death and I'm out of here. Everybody listen, I'm going to die in the toilet. Everyone's going to say it's me. I'm going to leave and I'm out of here. I'm going to get healthy.
Yeah.
You can find me in North Carolina. I'm going to be a preacher out there. I'm going to do a little thing out there in North Carolina, the hills.
Arkansas.
And everybody, Arkansas?
That's where he's at.
Arkansas. That's right outside of Memphis.
Thank you. Bing, 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 bing.
Is he really in Arkansas?
Yeah.
Man,
Benton,
Benton, Arkansas is right outside of Memphis.
And he still has the keys to Graceland. So it's weird because he's there all the time.
Why has he not been interviewed by somebody? Why is the
How come they ain't
news?
DNA checked him
And
yet?
he was at her funeral.
How come the news hasn't ransacked his house?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my question. How come they haven't ransacked his house and said, hey,
Right. Why?
there you go.
I don't know, but that was very interesting.
To say the least. I think I want to say real quick that I'm
Just
alive.
DNA test him and get it over with.
Oh.
Oh, you want to just give my DNA swab? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for 23andMe.
You can do the 23andMe.
Yeah.
You're not getting me. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
It's all over.
I didn't do it, man.
Could you imagine 23andMe gets hacked and they release that Elvis is still alive?
I'm still
Could you get one
alive,
of
damn
those?
it. Me and Tupac are on an island together. That ain't even me. I don't know why y'all think that's me.
Viva!
Yeah,
Viva
Jamie's got a point. I mean, if you're gonna fake your death, why would you
Arkansas.
fake it on a toilet?
Viva Arkansas.
It'd be like a hail of gunfire.
There's
or
no picture
something.
of him dead on the toilet. That's just a
That-
story
that
that's
never
told.
happened.
story. Okay, let's fake my death. I want y'all to tell everybody I died on the toilet.
Oh my
Right.
God! I can take a picture without makeup and I look like I'm dead anyway. Like, and you can tell everybody I
I
died.
thought you were dead when I met you.
I died on the toilet.
See?
I just thought you were a ghost from my past.
Woohoo!
I'm like, whoever
I'm
I
here
did
to
wrong.
haunt you all your
Right.
mistakes right in your face.
I can't even believe you're real now. I'm blown away by that. I can't believe it at all.
See.
You know, you can't go out. I'd go out like a badass. No, you
Yeah.
got to make it.
What are you
Hail
gonna
of
do?
gunfire or something.
Put on your shiny suit.
You got to make it. You got to make it look real because he was trying to escape from the mob.
Yes,
The mafia,
exactly.
right? So he had to make it look real. And the realest thing you do is I got
On the
bad
toilet.
health. Bring me a peanut butter and sandwich.
Yeah.
Let's get the doctor involved too. I want to get the doctor involved.
Oh look,
Bring
nobody.
everybody in here. To
It's
the
not like
toilet.
anybody found him on the street or something. Elvis died. It's like he's on his toilet. So who came? The coroner. The coroner comes and picks up
Right.
your body in a body bag, and you're gone. Come on,
Right.
come on. Give me more evidence that
No,
he's alive.
I,
that he
I'll
died.
find a better way.
I don't believe it.
Right. I would go down in the submarine.
Yeah.
Or make it seem like I went down the
Right,
submarine and
right.
let it implode.
And what's the best way to look? And when you think about it, Jamie, the toilet is a great idea because if you've got kids in the house And you got other like people that you don't know.
Technically, it's a shitty way to go.
It's your wife and you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have privacy in the bathroom. Your dad died. Whoopah!
I'm sorry.
You know, Daddy Elvis died in the bathroom, and then that's it. You just like, oh my God, yeah. Like you just accept it because
Because you got to leave your kids out of it. The kids can't know.
You
I
can't
decided
die in
to
the
try
kitchen.
and launch myself to
You
space,
can't
and it
die
went
in the
bad.
living room.
Oops.
There's only one
million other
person.
ways.
Only one person could be in on this. Besides, see, that's the thing. So
The plumber.
Well, just for the record,
His
this
wife
is this
and his
is
manager,
well, and the coroner and,
the
the,
coroner.
the
Yeah, the
medical
people they pay.
examiner has to be on it too.
because they get paid.
Too
Yeah.
many people.
Too many people.
But you
Now there you go. There, you can't listen. You can hide a secret. You can hide a secret for 5 years. You can hide a
Yeah.
secret 10 years. But how long has it been since Elvis died?
Well, and you just identified the people that would know. So if he's hiding from the mob, who are they going to go after? The people that you just identified that would know.
or
or he's just dead. You know.
Or he's just dead.
or you find a
I'm
replacement
dead.
body. Just saying.
Now that I believe.
You find a replacement body. You got a lot of money.
The,
Strap it to
rumor
a
is that P.
toilet.
Diddy is a replacement body right now, and that's not really P. Diddy in jail, and that he's just setting his plane.
Right. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I have a lot. I like conspiracies. So
Yes, Elvis
Could do
personally
this all
died
day
in the
long.
toilet. What did you think it was going to say? No.
You
Google,
never
like,
know.
Google would be like,
AI
no, it didn't.
AI spits some random stuff out every now and then. You don't know.
yeah. What did you say? Did he die on the toilet?
Yeah.
1977.
He was taken by ambulance to Baptist Memorial, Memphis, where he was pronounced dead at
So now
3:30
you got
p.m.
ambulance people, a
supposedly.
coroner,
It
his
could've been
wife,
staged.
Well,
his
the
manager.
problem is I was doing a lot
Probably the
of
cleaning lady.
antihistamines, tranquilizers to sleep because I was tired of barbiturates,
and his picture says
Quaaludes
constipated.
Yeah.
sleeping pill, and hormones because I needed to keep my penis hard, and I was taking too many Quaaludes, and it was hard to be out there on the road without get out a hard penis. So I was taking that too, and Quaaludes, and like I said, the Quaaludes were just for fun, and sleeping pills were because I was on the Quaaludes and barbiturates. I mean, that's a lot of drugs.
Who's the doctor that pronounced him dead? That's what you need to look at.
All right. Who pronounced him dead, and where is he today?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bet Arkansas.
And $1 million. Super rich.
On
Retired.
this big ranch.
Yeah, retired right after Elvis died.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Doc. I'm going to need you to pronounce me dead, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy us a 500-acre ranch out in Arkansas. You'll never
Five?
have to work again.
Okay,
For your family, we're going to build you a house up on the 500 acres,
I like that.
and then everything will be okay because I'm going to live on the acres too. And
Can I get one of those sparkly suits?
I'll give you one. I'll give you the one I'm wearing right now.
Oh.
It's got even under. I'll leave you underwear, but you can't sell it because people will think you're in on it.
Oh.
Okay, so this makes it worse.
All right.
Tell me.
He died as he was about to sit down, had a seizure that launched him forward and pitched him into the carpet with his ass in the air.
Face down. Well.
Is there a
yes.
picture?
We need a picture of that. I'm
We-
gonna start Googling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just put in crime scene photos. Elvis crime scene photos.
Oh. Oh man, we're gonna go on some list now.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's okay. I'm logged in as Betty.
No, that's Jason's. We're good.
I'll say
Yeah, nothing good here.
Las Vegas.
Oh come on.
Because there is none. There are no pictures
There's
of
no
him at time
There's
of
his
picture.
death.
bathroom picture right there.
That's him doing his makeup with a guitar in front of the toilet.
Right. I'm
Come
just
on.
taking a. I was
Maybe
posing
that
for
was
that.
just before.
That was before selfies were a
I don't
thing.
take my-
That's
take
the
my
first
guitar
selfie.
and
I don't
Head
take
to
my
the
guitar
toilet.
into the shitter in my master.
Take it in there.
Yeah.
I only take it into the guest bath. It's
Must
got better
strum some
acoustics.
stuff while I drop a deuce.
Elvis forever.
Yeah, he's alive.
Sometimes I like to get onto Google and scroll myself too. I like what you're doing here, Sean.
yeah.
Isn't it kind of funny
Oh,
that
look, I'm putting
Elvis and
hairspray.
Beetlejuice have the kind of the same accent?
They do.
I said Beetlejuice. And if I was Elvis, I'm going to every Elvis impersonation
Yeah.
Right.
as an Elvis impersonator to see if anybody can catch me.
Right.
That's what I would be doing. But see, there's no crime scene photos. You won't find him
No.
dead.
There's nothing.
There's not going to be. What's that hotel? What's that up there? Visitors tour the birthplace. Oh yeah.
Oh, well,
yeah.
yeah. He's got to be born somewhere.
There's a peanut butter and banana sandwich somebody's got in their hand.
I've been there.
You been to Memphis?
Yeah.
You went to Graceland?
Yep.
What'd you think?
It's a big house.
It's a big house. Okay.
Right, nothing special
Yeah.
because it was a big house in the 70s.
yeah.
Right, boot
Just
tube
plain old
televisions.
stuff,
Right.
I
There's
mean,
no-
it's
Shag
cool because it's like,
carpet.
okay, Elvis lived here, but it's more of just to get money.
what you got to
to
think about is Elvis banged in every room of that house.
Probably.
So just so you know, because
There's-
I would if I was Elvis.
So plenty of DNA to test this. I was like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, can't they just test one of his suits? I'm sure they've got
Yeah,
plenty
yeah,
of those that they
they've got
Hell
Hey.
save.
yes, you
Funny as
can. I sweated in them, but I took them with me.
Yeah, he was sweaty.
We killed
especially
everything.
Towards the end,
we
he was
killed
very
everything.
serious.
You don't have anything anymore. Everything you think you have is all the replacement stuff.
He
I
used
took
to
off.
wipe his face with
I
those
did.
little thingies,
But I took that stuff too.
those handkerchiefs.
You don't have any DNA in me. I'm a different DNA now. I went to a DNA transfer.
This is a DNA specialist.
We transferred my DNA from someone else. I got a different DNA. Look, I don't think you'll ever find out the truth.
He didn't die. Sorry.
But the question is, has the news ever went up to what's his name? Bob Pittman? Is that his name?
Bob. His name is Bob. I forgot. Put the thing again. It says his name.
Well,
The video that you had up. It says it right on the thing.
Right.
let me see. Let me get back to it.
His name is
So my question. That's my question.
Bob Joyce.
Joyce.
All right. So
Oh, and what a
TV
nice name.
interviews Bob Joyce. Google that. Let's see if that comes up. TV interviews Bob Joyce. God, we're getting ready to wrap the show up. I'm not.
And coincidence that it's BJ. I don't know. See, like there's
BJ?
there
What's
could
that
be
mean?
humor in everything. He's like Bob Joyce, BJ. You know, like whatever. Like it's Elvis.
And here he's interviewing with Gene Ho.
Who's Gene Ho?
Right.
Is that Yoko? Yoko's people.
Let's see. Let's just see
Yeah,
real quick.
commercial,
Do they ask him the
commercial.
question?
Skip
See-
the commercial.
Are you Elvis?
Yeah.
Joyce Household of Faith Church. There are thousands of others from all over the world.
How long is
In this
thing?
day and age, it's not unusual.
Not
Many people
unusual.
10
consider
minutes.
themselves members of
Okay, I'm talking about.
There's Gene Ho.
thought came to me, and it said the land by
it's a
the
guy.
water. And it's like it just almost suddenly just like it was speaking. I didn't hear a voice, but it just like it stopped me in my tracks, and I stopped and said, "What?" It said, "Land by the water." And I looked around and I said, "Land by the water?" I said, "I don't know any land by the water." And I just went on about my business. I didn't think nothing more about it. So
Let's
my
see
wife
pictures
and
of
I
him when he
pulled
was
up
younger.
in the parking lot out here, and
Show
Yeah,
us.
Grew
show
up
us
in
your
a
childhood
parking lot.
picture,
Show
Bob
me,
Joyce.
yeah, show me your high school
Is that a
graduation picture. I would like to
distraction?
see
I
that.
grew up in a parking lot
No,
called
it's not.
Graceland, right around the corner from here.
They love it.
I used to play baseball right around the corner from here at a place called Memphis.
Yeah, we're digging down the wrong place. Let's go into his life and see. Show me.
I mean, the
show me
solution
your
is so
baptism
simple. Just
all the
a
way
quick,
up to today.
I want to see
quick
Bob
DNA
Joyce.
test.
Right.
All of it.
Garbage.
I want to see all the pictures.
Well, why do we have to get a DNA test? That's not important. We just want to see Bob Joyce's childhood photos.
Bob Joyce got good hair,
Just like Elvis. Elvis had good hair, too.
right?
And, man, who isn't going to look at this guy? He's, what kind of questions is this guy asking? And
Yeah.
Bob Joyce said, he was like, I'll sit down.
Looks like
Bob
he
Joyce
just
goes,
let
who
him
want to
talk.
interview me? Some Asian guy? Yeah, all right, man, let's go.
Yeah, all right.
2 months ago. Doesn't talk about Elvis?
No, it's not even about Elvis. It's
Well,
just about his spiritual stuff, the leadership.
Pastor Bob
of-
Joyce, Gene Ho Hackman.
This is fishy.
Right.
This is weird.
Who interviews him now and doesn't go, hey,
and doesn't bring up Elvis.
Elvis,
yeah.
right. If you, like, yeah, that's,
Someone that you
talk
paid
about him
to-
growing up. Let's see.
Someone that's in on it.
When I was growing up. Oh, wait, here you go.
Sally and Uncle Joe.
You should go to one of those
Cousin Vinny.
sermons.
And everybody else you could think of.
Thank God.
Boy,
Boy.
I remember when I was a little kid, we was downtown with my family, and we was poor, and we lived in government projects. We was downtown, and my mother had just a little bit of money in her purse. Didn't have hardly anything left.
He
after we
breathes
got
heavy
down.
like
Yeah, we get
Elvis.
it. Your mom was broke. Go back on.
He breathes heavy.
So I said, I
Right,
gotta
just
go
like
back.
Elvis.
Just like Elvis.
I was about 9, 10 years old. I went down to the men's room,
That's his breathing, right?
walked along
that's-
there, looked down there on the floor,
Yeah.
and there was a $20 bill down on the floor.
Yeah, yes, it was.
And you'd have thought I'd hit the jackpot, you know. I mean, back then, $10, $20 bill, brother, that was like a $100 bill, you know.
Huh, I know how to find this now. Go look up
Bob
Elvis
Joyce.
interview. I want to watch an Elvis interview where he tells the story of his childhood.
Oh. Forensics. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Let's go. I got a few minutes. Only got a couple though. We got to do it fast. We got to wrap up the show.
Yeah, we got Gearmon things to do.
Right. I got things to do today.
Growing up in Memphis.
perfect gift for a man looks like.
I'm going to show you what a man looks like. Got a big-ass knife.
Welcome to the great city of Memphis, the nation's clean.
Okay, I want to hear this.
High school, I just knew my friends in junior high
Who's this
part
guy?
from
musical
events. The way I met Elvis
No, I
was
wanna
on
They're
interview.
talking
high
about
school.
Elvis.
No,
I'm
put-
not seeing any actual
Put
Elvis interviews.
Elvis interview. Let's see. Just type in Elvis interview. We don't care about his friends.
It's all his
Bob
childhood
Joyce, quote
friends.
unquote, Elvis talks about growing up.
Mm-hmm.
In his own words.
All
Let's
right,
see
here we
what
go,
this
here we
one
go.
says.
Oh, it's his own words.
Never really wanted anything fancy. She just stayed the same all the way through the whole thing. I wish, there's a lot of things happened since she passed away that I wish she could have been around to see. It made her very happy and very proud. But
this is like a
That's
20-year-old
right,
man
Matt.
talking
Yeah.
versus an 80-year-old man.
But it's kind of the same tempo.
I can
to
sum
his
it up
voice.
fairly easily. I look at myself strictly as a human being.
It could be. Who knows?
Like I said, been very lucky.
All right,
but-
guys, we got a biggity bounce on out of here today. You guys have a great weekend. We'll be back Tuesday morning live and in the sky
Yeah, we
doing
are.
our thing. We'll see you tonight at the Garamone Plastic Surgery event from 6 to 9. By the way, till 2 p.m. today, you can book a photo booth for use anytime in the next year. You don't even have to pick the date. You can use it anytime you want.
Even for your wedding?
You can pick it anytime you want.
Bar mitzvah?
It's 50% off, $350 with big events. You could do it through 2 p.m. today. Through 2 p.m. today. At 2 p.m., that special will go away, but I am offering it till 2 p.m. today. A lot of people have already taken advantage of it, so we're hoping that if you want to take advantage of it, hit us up at Big Events. FL.com. Guys, you have a great day. And remember, when that repo man comes with the car, don't forget to
Save the radio!
Grinchy, Grinch.
Ho, ho, ho. Get ready for a holiday event like no other. It's Grinch Fest.
It's go time.
Join us on December 14th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at John Michael Diamond and Jewelry Studio for a celebration that'll warm even the Grinch's heart.
Oh, really?
Come cozy in your PJs for your Christmas pajama party. Bring the whole family to meet the Grinch and snap a 360-degree video with him, thanks to SJC Technologies. But don't worry, Santa will be there too in the Grinch Free Zone. Brought to you by John Michael's Diamond and Jewelry. We've got free buttery popcorn, sweet cotton candy, icy snow cones, all thanks to our generous sponsors. Show off your moves in a hula hoop contest. Bounce around in the Christmas Bounce House and enjoy festive tunes by Big Mama Radio at Big Events, Florida. And don't miss our Grinch Lounge for arts and crafts, fun games, huge raffles, and tasty treats from local food trucks. Let's show the Grinch just how magical Christmas can be. That's Grinch Fest, December 14th, 11 to 2.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
John Michael Diamond and Jewelry Studio, 1331 Cape Coral Parkway.
Happy holidays.
Get ready for a family fun day packed with
Navigating
holiday
an
cheer.
insurance claim alone? Don't risk it. Let Extreme Adjusting Services be your advocate. From reviewing your policy to documenting every detail of your property damage, with Extreme Adjusting Services, you get a dedicated insurance professional who manages all communications with your insurance company, expediting your settlement process. Call 833-322-7872 today for a free, no-obligation review, or visit extremeadjusting.com. Extreme Adjusting Services, prioritizing your needs over insurance. Our promise to you.
Craving bold, smoky barbecue and a fun, lively atmosphere? Swing by Bubba's Roadhouse at 2121 Southwest Pine Island Road in Cape Coral. Sink your teeth into tender hand-cut steaks, our award-winning fall-off-the-bone ribs, succulent pulled pork, and our world-famous flavor-packed Roadhouse salad. Enjoy happy hour every day from open till 7, and don't miss our gift card holiday sale. Buy $100, get an extra $20 free now through December 31st with live music on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, plus karaoke every Thursday and Saturday. Bubba's Roadhouse is the spot for unforgettable food and fun. Fun.
Broadcasting live inside the W.B. Williamson Brothers Studios.
Go insane.
Your favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio.